On June 2nd, Joshua Jackson, star of the TV show Fringe and the movie 1 Week, helped Rogers Wireless launch Canada's first Android-based smartphones in Toronto.
No takers? I don't have really a lot of time on set to be checking my emails, and this is the first handset that I've ever used that actually gives me the functionality of a desktop in my hand that's always on the go. All of which leads me to, can I keep one?
Absolutely, you can take one to go.
So Rogers Wireless is the first to bring Android phones to Canada. We're launching 2 phones a day, the HTC Magic and the HTC Dream. Both are running the Google operating system Android. First, like I said, first in Canada. The HTC Dream is the device that has both the keyboard and touchscreen, and the Magic itself is a touchscreen only device. Some of the cool applications that come with these devices built in, a suite of Google services, Gmail, Maps, Google Latitude, and YouTube. So these are built right in, as well as you have access to the Android Marketplace, which has over 3,200 applications that can be downloaded directly to the phone. I don't want to get into App Store versus App Store, but what I can say is that the development community for Android is growing very steadily and very quickly, and we expect that those 3,200 applications will grow into thousands and thousands of applications. Anything from applications that you can do comparison shopping them, like Shop Savvy, that's one of the applications you can download, so you can take your camera, scan in the barcode, and it'll come back with a list of comparable stores with comparable prices for that particular product. You click on the store, pops up a map, gives you directions how to get to that store. So we think the creativity of the development community is going to just explode, and more innovative apps like Shop Savvy will actually be available to our customers.
What about Twitter? Have you used it to tweet?
No, this is where the 30-year-old in me thinks texting is already enough. I mean, it's still like a caveman with fire. And the last thing I need to do is be updating myself or anybody else every 15 minutes what it is I'm doing with my life. That one is lost on me. I don't get it.
So how do you feel about, do you feel like you're too tuned in sometimes? Like communication, I mean, obviously we're taking it to a whole nother level.
Right.
Sometimes you like to just...
Like I said, it does become, there has to be a time in your life where you're able to turn it off, right? It does become a bit of an electronic leash, but I'm an actor, so plenty arrogant. I think everything I do is interesting, and even I don't think I need to be tweeting all the time and updating what's going on in my life. And yeah, you have to use it as a tool. What's brilliant about these, and we can, you can talk about how we may be overconnected, or, I try and have a conversation with my nephew, and I'm like, put that damn phone down. Like, look me in the eye and talk to me. So there's those issues, sure, but it's incredible that I can be in France and call home to Vancouver and be able to have a clear connection as I'm walking through the streets. That's brilliant, and I don't think that, I think that's an unalloyed good.
So this is showing my location over a map, as well as any of my friends that are part of Google Latitude. So I'm located here. It's giving me a rough location because I'm indoors, so it's based on the cell tower. But then I can also find out where my friend Dan is located. Actually,
much better, but this also much better. This when I interviewed this place is because they got a huge queue for beta testers, but when I send them out a name, you get checked.
so then I can bring up my friend list. I can see where my friend Mike is located in Toronto.
The second Twitter feed, they're missing the tab.
And it's saying that Mike is located here. And then I have options to either immediately send a message to him, or I can start chatting with him on Google Talk. The other application that we have also is like YouTube. So you can watch, I've actually got a Joshua Jackson interview that's even in high quality. I've bookmarked it.
Yes.
So this was actually a live interview, live streaming of a YouTube interview featuring Joshua Jackson. And so it's going to load the video, and then immediately goes to landscape mode. So this is coming over the Rogers 3.5G HSPA network. And then I can also have the option to watch it in high quality. So it's almost like high definition video. And if I switch it to that, it actually switches it to a high quality view. And there it is. Another neat application that's available from the Android marketplace is SkyMap. And this actually allows you to actually pinpoint and locate the constellations, the planets, the stars. And it's also based on my location. Even inside the building, if I was outdoors, it would use GPS to pinpoint my location. And so it actually brings up all the charted constellation stars and planets. So it's just figuring out my location. And so there's the horizon, and as I pan and move it, it actually follows my hand movement and projects the various stars and constellations. It's a real neat app, especially when you go up to the cottage and somebody says, "What's that constellation up there?" You can immediately pull out the phone and bring it up on the screen and say, "By the way, it's the Tucana constellation."
The phones are available immediately for $149 with a 3-year contract. I'm Dave Webb for Computer World Canada.